Do you know why you feel tired all the time? Do you know why, despite your best intentions, you cannot seem to finish the projects you start? It is not because you are lazy. It is not because you lack talent. It is because you are losing the most important battle of your life before you even brush your teeth. The battle for your attention begins the second your eyes open. And right now, you are losing that battle. Every single day. Welcome to the protocol that will change your life. If you give me your full attention for the next 20 minutes, I will show you how to fix your broken dopamine receptors, how to repair your focus, and how to build a mindset that is bulletproof. This is not just motivation. This is neuroscience. This is biology. This is the manual for your brain that you were never given. Most people wake up and immediately surrender. They reach for their phone like a drowning man reaches for air. They scroll through Instagram. They check the news. They reply to messages. They think they are just waking up. But what they are actually doing is destroying their cognitive potential for the entire day. Let's look at the science. When you sleep, your brain cycles through different wave states. When you first wake up, you are transitioning out of delta waves, which is deep sleep, into theta waves. This theta state is incredibly powerful. It is the state where your brain is most plastic, most suggestible, and most creative. It is a state of pure potential. But when you look at a screen, when you flood your eyes with artificial blue light and your mind with high-speed information, you violently force your brain out of theta and into high beta waves. Beta waves are associated with stress, anxiety, and alertness. You are essentially taking your brain from a state of calm creativity and throwing it directly into a state of panic and reaction. By the time you get out of bed, your dopamine baseline has already crashed. You have consumed more information in 5 minutes than a human being 200 years ago would consume in a month. And you wonder why you have brain fog? You wonder why you feel anxious without a reason? The reason is in your hand. So, how do we fix this? How do we reclaim our mornings and, by extension, our lives? We are going to use a combination of ancient Stoic philosophy and modern neuroscience. We call this the morning reset. It starts with a realization. The Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius struggled with this too. In his personal journals, which we now know as meditations, he wrote to himself, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work. As a human being, what do I have to complain of if I am going to do what I was born for?" He knew that the comfort of the bed is the enemy of greatness. Comfort is a cage, and your phone is the lock on that cage. Now, let's break down the protocol. This is a step-by-step system. Do not skip a step. Step 1. The dopamine fast. For the first hour of your day, your phone must not exist. Put it in another room before you sleep. Buy a classic alarm clock if you have to. Why is this critical? Because we need to reset your reward system. If you get a hit of dopamine from a like or a message at 7 a.m., your brain will crave that easy reward all day long. Doing hard work, like studying, coding, or building a business, releases dopamine slowly. If your brain is used to the fast dopamine of social media, it will find the hard work boring. It will resist. By ignoring the phone, you are training your brain to wait. You are building patience. You are building the muscle of discipline. Step 2. Light and biology. As soon as your feet touch the floor, you need light. Not the light from a bulb, but the light from the sun. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a professor of neurobiology, explains that we have special neurons in our eyes called melanopsin ganglion cells. These cells are designed to detect the quality of light. When sunlight hits these cells, it sends a signal to the central clock in your brain, the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This signal does two things. First, it triggers a healthy release of cortisol. Now we usually think of cortisol as a stress hormone. But in the morning, a spike in cortisol is healthy. It wakes up your immune system, it starts your metabolism, and it clears out the fog. Second, and this is the magic part, it starts a timer for melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that makes you sleepy. By seeing sunlight in the morning, you are actually programming your brain to fall asleep easier tonight. You are fixing your sleep cycle just by standing outside for 10 minutes. Step 3, the internal ocean, hydration. Your brain is 73% water. During the night, you lose water through breathing and sweating. Even a drop of 2% in hydration can cause a 20% drop in cognitive function. Before you drink coffee, before you eat, you must drink water. Think of your brain like a sponge. If a sponge is dry and hard, it cannot absorb anything. If you try to learn or work with a dry brain, nothing sticks. You feel irritated, you get headaches. Drink 20 ounces of water immediately. It is the fuel your neurons need to fire. Step 4, the power of silence. This is where most people fail. We live in a noisy world. Podcasts, music, news, traffic. We are terrified of silence, because in silence, we have to face our thoughts. But you must embrace it. Spend 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing. Sit in a chair, close your eyes, and just breathe. This is not spiritual woo-woo. This is about controlling the default mode network of your brain. When you are constantly distracted, your brain never gets a chance to process information. It is like a computer with too many tabs open. Eventually, it crashes. In these 10 minutes of silence, you are closing the tabs. You are lowering the noise. You are allowing your brain to organize itself. This is where clarity comes from. Most of your best ideas will not come when you are scrolling TikTok. They will come when you are staring at a wall, in silence. Step 5. Strategic movement. You do not need to run a marathon, but you need to move. Evolution designed us to move. When you exercise, even for 5 or 10 minutes, your body releases a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists call this miracle grow for the brain. It repairs brain cells and creates new neural connections. Do 20 push-ups. Do some jumping jacks. Get the blood flowing to your prefrontal cortex. This is the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control. If you want to stop procrastinating, you need your prefrontal cortex to be fully awake. Movement turns it on. Now, let's talk about the psychological shift. You need to view yourself differently. You are not just a person trying to get through the day. You are an architect building a masterpiece. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy path, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. When you ignore the phone, that is a vote for focus. When you drink the water, that is a vote for health. When you sit in silence, that is a vote for peace. These small votes accumulate. They compound. At first, you won't see a difference. Day 1 will feel hard. Day 2 will feel harder. Your brain will fight you. It will say, just one look at Instagram won't hurt. Just 5 more minutes of sleep. Let's skip the exercise today. This is the voice of weakness. This is the voice of mediocrity. You must kill this voice. You must strangle it with your routine. Imagine your life 5 years from now. If you continue your current morning habits, where will you be? Will you be fit? Will you be wealthy? Will you be respected? Or will you be in the exact same place, tired, distracted, and full of regret? The pain of discipline is far less than the pain of regret. I want you to try this ghost mode morning routine for just 7 days. Just 1 week. Tell no one. Post nothing about it. Just do the work in the dark. You will notice something strange happen around day 3 or day 4. You will notice that your anxiety is lower. You will notice that you can read a book for 30 minutes without reaching for your phone. You will notice that colors look brighter, that food tastes better. This is your dopamine receptors healing. This is your life returning to you. We often think that success comes from one big moment. A lottery win, a viral video, a big promotion. But that is a lie. Success is simply the result of hundreds of boring, unsexy, disciplined mornings stacked on top of each other. If you win the morning, you win the day. If you win the day, you win the week. If you win the week, you win the month. And if you win the month, you win the year. It all starts here. It starts with the 20 minutes after you wake up. So here is my challenge to you. Tonight, before you go to sleep, write down your plan. Put your phone in the kitchen. Set your alarm. And when it rings, do not think. Do not negotiate. Just move. You have been asleep for too long. It is time to wake up. It is time to take back control. It is time to reboot your brain. If you are ready to accept this challenge, if you are ready to leave the 99% of zombies behind, I want you to comment, "I am awake," down below. Let this comment be your contract. Let this be the marker of your new life. Remember, your time on this earth is limited. Memento mori. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Don't waste another morning. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Share this with a friend who needs to wake up. And make sure you are subscribed, because we are just getting started. Our next video drops tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. USA time. We will be discussing how to destroy procrastination in 2 minutes. You do not want to miss it. Until then, stay stoic, stay focused, and own your morning.